With permission, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to make a personal statement. When I made my maiden speech over a decade ago, I said it was the honour of my life to represent Ashton-under-Lyne in this House. And alongside serving in this historic Labour government, it is still the honour of my life. Yeah. I promised then to bring determination, commitment and my socialist values to this House while representing them, and I intend to continue doing so. Yeah. My title may have changed, but the strength and the character of the people of my constituency have not. First, Mr. Speaker, let me address the circumstances under which I left office. The last few weeks have been incredibly tough on my family, with my personal life so much in the public eye. All of us in public life know all too well the toll of the intense scrutiny we face places on our loved ones. But I've always believed in the highest standards of transparency and accountability. And it is what the public expects, and it is the price we pay for the privilege of service. That's why I referred myself to the independent advisor and gave him access to all of the information he needed. As I set out then, parents of a disabled child with a trust who divorce and seek different properties face a complex tax position. If there is one good thing, Mr. Speaker, that can come out of this, I hope that other families in the situation may now be aware of that and avoid getting into the position that I am now in. I am, of course, corresponding with the HMRC, and they have my full cooperation. There is no excuse not to pay taxes owed, and I will do so. This was an honestly made mistake, but when you make a mistake, you take responsibility. To serve at the highest level of government was a privilege, not for the title or the office, but for the chance to change the lives of the people I grew up with and live alongside. Every day, I work to serve those same working class communities. In every decision that I made, I thought of them. I know the power of politics, Mr. Speaker, to change lives because it changed my own. The last Labour government gave me the foundation to build a better life for me and my young son. A council house to support me, Sure Start to help me raise my kids, and the security of a minimum wage. A good job and decent, secure home is not too much to ask. But for too many, it is out of reach. That is what I was determined to change. For the people, all of us on these benches are fighting for, and we must keep fighting for. That's why, despite the fierce criticism and the relentless lobbying from vested interests, I'm so proud, Mr. Speaker, that within weeks, our landmark employment rights bill will become law. It's a game changer for millions stuck in insecure and low-paid work. It will give them dignity and security that they deserve. Now, Mr. Speaker, there are those that say we can't afford to deliver new rights for working people, and I say we cannot afford not to. Labour is at its best when we're bold, and I've been so proud to work alongside some of the trade unionists who nurtured and supported me to deliver the biggest upgrade to workers' rights in a generation. This is a personal statement, Mr. Speaker, but the trade union movement taught me that it's not about yourself, it's about us. It's about who we're here for. And everything that I've done has been an endeavour for us, for our people who elected us and who we serve. As Secretary of State for Housing, it was my solemn duty to the Grenfell Tower inquiry. It's difficult to think of a more humbling experience. A stark reminder of what happens, Mr. Speaker, when we forget who we're here to serve. It's been a privilege to work on behalf of those families, and it's why this government will pass a duty of candour. Make no mistake, the Hillborough law is for the 97 and their families. But it's also for the sub-paymasters who endured the Horizon scandal, the victims of the infected blood, and those who died or whose lives were changed forever in the Grenfell Tower fire. A line in the sand that says the public will always come first. And I'm also incredibly proud that this Labour government provided the biggest investment in social and affordable housing in a generation. It was the foundation of a decent home that gave me the security to build my life on. Now we must provide a safe and decent home to millions of people across this country. And when our Renters' Rights Bill returns to the House this afternoon, we will give a generation of renters the protections, the security and the rights that they deserve. From votes at 16 to historic investment in homelessness prevention, neighbourhood renewal, to fair funding for the whole country and putting power back where it belongs, in the hands of working people everywhere. I was proud to lead, but we achieved together. With my honourable friends on these benches and the support of our entire movement, the lifeblood of this Labour government. When I think back about how far I've come, I remember when, at age 16, I was pregnant with my child, needing a job and a home. People wrote me off, assumed that I'd be on benefits the whole of my life. But, Mr. Speaker, I wanted to prove them wrong. I've carried that with me, whether it's on these benches, at the dispatch box, or representing this country abroad. The support and advice of so many friends and colleagues has kept me going. But I want to give a special mention to my excellent ministerial and parliamentary team, my honourable friends, the members for Greenwich and Woolwich, Oldham, West and Royton, Nottingham North and Kimberley, Wellingborough, Huddersfield and Gateshead, and my noble friends, Lord Khan and Baroness Taylor, and my superb parliamentary and political staff, and the many excellent civil servants. And I want to say a special thank you to many of my constituents and the public who have made contact with me. I offer my successor and his new colleagues my congratulations and, of course, my support. I am fortunate to count so many, not just as honourable friends, but actual friends. I'll just finish by saying, Mr. Speaker, that in each generation it has fallen to a Labour government to strengthen the hand of working people. In 1945 it was maternity pay and the NHS and homes for heroes out of the ruins of war. In the 1970s it was Barbara Castle and the fight for equal pay. And in the 90s it was the national minimum wage. And despite the opposition, because of the work of this Labour government, we have the opportunity to write a new chapter of justice and fairness for working people. Now, Mr. Speaker, as tough as politics can be, it is nothing compared to what thousands of my constituents and this country face every single day. Backbench or front bench, elected office is not about us, but about our chance to change the lives of others. And from wherever I sit on these benches, I will fight with everything I have to do exactly that.